Have you ever thought about learning another language but weren't sure where to begin?
Day 8 in Guatemala, first full day in Antigua, and we're gonna go to La Union Spanish School for a Spanish lesson for the whole family. But first, breakfast. Did you guys eat?
Rice and beans.
I'm some of the tallest persons in the world.
They had a big breakfast today without a sugar. They ate it out again. A daddy breakfast, not a pancake breakfast.
We spent the day with La Union Spanish School. It was about a 10-minute walk from our Airbnb this morning in Antigua. We arrived here this morning and each of the four of us received our own Spanish teacher. So each of the kids had one, and then Scott and I each had our own Spanish teacher. They have a really awesome space for kids to be able to learn. It's totally no pressure. It's not like sit down and do workbook. It's like let's play, let's have games, let's blow up balloons, let's color a picture of our bodies, like very hands-on education.
What do you know in Spanish? Pizza? You know the word pizza?
Pizza. You know pizza.
Wow! Oh my goodness, you guys!
That's what I. Con mucho gusto.
Muchas gracias. Show daddy. Show daddy.
That is beautiful.
Let's show daddy.
Mine.
Exacto.
And I got a new one of these.
Is this for writing? Pen?
I'm taking out my book.
You gonna learn to write in Spanish?
Este se llama alboroto.
Alboroto.
Alboroto, un dulce típico de Guatemala.
Juan Carlos gave us a school tour.
Buenos días. Hola, Angelita. ¿Cómo estás? Mucho gusto.
She will be teaching you how to cook.
Hola, buenas.
At 11, we can go to a chocolate factory, so you can learn how to make chocolate with your hands, if that's okay.
Do you want to learn how to make chocolate with your
Would you like
hands?
to learn
With
how to
Juan
make chocolate?
Carlos?
And soon we'll be able to use that area, so we'll play table there. Casa es tu casa. Perfecto. Sí, hola, mucho gusto. Mi nombre es Juan Carlos y soy uno de los fundadores, I'm one of the founders of La Unión Spanish School. 28 años, 28 years ago. And from the very first day, I love it, and now I'm still in love teaching Spanish and sharing our culture. So, bienvenidos a Guatemala, bienvenidos a La Unión. Mi casa es su casa.
Muchas gracias.
Acerca.
Mi nombre es Cassidy.
Okay.
Hola, Cassidy.
Por favor.
Mi nombre es Valesca.
Valesca.
Mi nombre es Caroline.
Oh yeah. Gluteo. Gluteo.
They took an assessment of where our Spanish skills were already so that they could cater to our specific needs. It was really interesting to be able to learn one-on-one like that.
Porque aquí un coche no es el carro. Un coche
Es un puerco.
Exactamente.
Sí.
Y nosotros visitamos, tiene muchos
We spent about an hour here this morning doing a sit-down Spanish lesson. Scott and his tutor Cesar were at one table. My tutor Jesse and I were at one table, and then the kids were with both of their tutors inside the playroom area.
Made my whole body in the inside.
That's your whole body? Cool. After our Spanish lesson, we headed to a chocolateria, a chocolate factory, artisan chocolate making. It was about a 10-minute ride on the chicken bus. We had never taken a chicken bus before, so that was a really unique experience. And of course, the whole way you're walking with your individual Spanish teacher, and they're talking to you about what's going on in the world around you, which I feel like is a really awesome way to learn Spanish.
It's red when I look at this black part, but when I look at this part, it's not even red.
And we'll continue our Spanish class here. We are in San Juan del Obispo for this artisanal chocolate workshop, and Miss Jessie just told me they also have a lot of artisanal wine here. A lot of tourists come here for all of these experiences. It's so much better than sitting down and trying to read a book or do a workbook about Spanish, like to be out there in the real world and to be able to learn firsthand.
Really rico.
Oh, es grande.
Tree, try this. Little bite. We're gonna share it. Try a little bite.
Se llama níspero. Esta es fruta de temporada. Sí.
The chocolate workshop was really informational and really cultural.
Hola, buenos días, bienvenidos.
It's gonna smell so good.
Este proceso se llama tostar el cacao. Tueste de cacao.
Tostar es roast.
Tostar.
Tostar el cacao.
Porque si el árbol es de color rojo,
I can totally understand why they.
We have to cook it first.
No.
la paleta de colores del cacao son 18 colores.
So the field is starts for the last,
Our tutors were able to help us gain a deeper understanding of the chocolate process by translating.
Entonces aquí vamos a proceder a preparar el chocolate. En el interior de Guatemala se utiliza para hacer el maíz para la tortilla.
Okay.
No es el mismo aceite.
5 different kinds. They look like 3 different kinds, but these 2 are different and those 2 are different. And he can see that. I can't see that.
Lo voy a golpear. Mira. Es una pasta, una crema pura. Este es el chocolate 100%. Posiblemente.
According to this place, you may feel not tasting not really sweet,
Gracias.
but that's 100%
How is
chocolate.
it, Ayo?
100%.
Good. It was really good, Mommy.
100%.
100% chocolate.
Fuerte. Vamos a trabajar.
No, permítame. Así.
We made our own chocolate bars that we brought back to our hotel with us and made the best hot chocolate of my life with for the rest of the week in Antigua.
It is souvenir for you.
Oh, gracias.
Then they prepared the best and most authentic hot chocolate I have ever tasted.
Muy bien.
muy rico.
Muy rico. Wow.
And after that, we came back on the chicken bus. We broke for lunch. And after that, we came back here for tortilla making class.
Rojo. Pronuncia rojo. Muy bien, rojo.
Alfredo explained the history of the tortilla in Guatemala, while Angelica taught us how to make it with our own hands.
5,000 años antes de Cristo. Vegetales o pollos, depende del dinero.
We learned about the history of tortilla making. Alfredo, the person who was explaining it to us, let us know that there used to be like some racism. Not used to be, there probably still is, but there was like some racism in Guatemala where only the Latinos, the people who had like a mixed European descent, were allowed the white corn. So that's why the white corn tortillas are so popular. But all the dark people, like the Mayans, were only allowed the dark corn. So that was just something really interesting to learn here.
So much.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny pizza.
And our tortilla class was a group experience for us and all the other guests here at La Union right now. We had the experience shared with people from all over the world who are all learning Spanish as an extra language, so it's really interesting to see kind of what they're good at, what they know, what their hang-ups are, in just a really communal-like setting.
Okay. I think only that can tell me, Grandma.
Mommy's dying. Mommy, this is mine.
Grande.
Come on, I'll put it in there.
Despacio.
Miss Angelica is the professional tortilla maker. She did an excellent job teaching us and our boys. It's a little bit harder than it looks to make the tortilla actually round and not stick to your hand and not have cracks. Like, pretty difficult.
I made this tortilla. That's how you know. I don't know. That's why it looks so tiny, I guess.
And they served it up with frijoles and guacamole and some picante salsa at the end. And it was a wonderful, wonderful day here.
This one's spicy. You want to try the spicy one? Sure?
Oh, I said yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it. Let's try that. Try that bite. It's spicy, she said.
Fiambre.
Fiambre.
Ooh, this one looks like one the boys made. I want to eat this one.
We are so excited to get to spend 2 more days with La Union on this trip. We're going to take a day off tomorrow and have some other adventures, but we'll be back to La Union on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And until next time, Unconventionalists, keep exploring life outside the box.